soon will be.
Oh, fuck it.
Hello, and welcome to ShootFilmsNow, the home of filmmaking heresy. This video is all about something which is going to be useful to an awful lot of people, not just filmmakers. This is actually concerned with a problem that EE, used to be Orange and everything. They've got major problem with their broadband upload and download type things. It really impacts them if you're actually a filmmaker, because what happens is that as soon as you are starting to upload, you can't download. You can't even open up an email. I'm just going to demonstrate it here. Here we go. Right, onto this actual thing. Right, this is how it actually is, and you can see here that there's nothing wrong with this. This is actually Maxthon Nitro, which is a great browser. Maxthon, which is already fast, has got even faster with the thing. I'm just going to open up a YouTube, and you go like this. Yeah, there's literally is going to be no problems at all. Funniest TV commercials of all time. Here it is. Opens up, lovely. That's because it's got like 16 megabits of download. Wow, it's great. However, look at this, and this is a significant glitch. With it, supposing you were somebody who just wanted to actually just upload something like onto YouTube, here we go, which happens, let's face it, quite a lot. I was just going to upload one of my films up on here. Great, here it's going, it's saying like 7 minutes and everything like that. But then let's just try now to opening up another tab onto the YouTube, youtube.com. Pop, right, here we go. Nothing. But you go, oh well, YouTube's got a lot of pictures on it, hasn't it? Well look, let's just go I'll just open up my emails. Why not just open up my Gmails? That's fair enough. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Nothing. Absolutely jack shit. So this is oh no, it's just coming up now. We've actually just got some stuff. And if you have ever tried with the actual thing, on this thing, I mean, supposing, let's say, for example, you want to upload several videos, onto the thing, you just won't be able to do it. What will actually happen is one will collapse, and then, with it, my whole Vimeo account was peppered with this stuff, and I spent, 4 months arguing with people in Mumbai about, going, oh, I'm supposed to know their stuff, and they go, with it, they sent me another router and everything like that. If you're an EE customer, you know what I'm talking about. Right, what we're going to do today is basically we're going to sort that out. I'm not a computer geek, but I hunted around on the net and I eventually found out just what was actually going on. So let's have a look and see what it's actually going to do. We're going to change the settings in the actual box. How do we do that? What we do is we go up to here and you type in these magic numbers: 192.168.1.1. Now, when I press that, okay, you are going to, better shut down the other bits and pieces, because it's probably still trying to upload the other things here and here. Let's get that expanded up. Now when we actually press that, you might think that we're now online. We're not online, we're inside the wireless router. It's just that sort of is a magic, that number. It's a general number for routers, but I know it's definitely for this one, which is a bright box. And then you've got, if you look on turn over your actual bright box, you will find that there is some stuff, and it'll give a username. If it's a bright box, it will just say the username is admin, and then it'll have a gobbledygook one, in this case 5EN6BNBA underneath, sort of thing, and that will get me into the settings on the box. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to limit the actual bandwidth. Okay, now at the moment it's got this it's really fast, the download. It's got 16 megabits, and then but the upload is only 1 megabits. Now if you leave it that there is no restriction on the bandwidth, what actually happens is that as it's uploading, it cannot send a message that it's okay to download coming the other way, and so you end up with not being able to download anything, even though there is actually space to actually do it. So it's got to have a little bit of space to actually do it. So you limit the upload speed, and also you're going to restrict the download speed, so that means that there can be interconnecting two-way traffic. Okay, I'm not a computer geek, I have to emphasize that's the way that I it came across when I eventually found the cure. if you are a computer geek, you know, please by all means explain it. But you're not the one with the cure. I came up with the cure, so therefore let's have a look at this. Now, here we're going to go. We've got status, basic. Not interested in basic. This is quite advanced stuff. This is where it really gets frightening. I'm going to press the advanced button. Ooh, please proceed with caution. Changing settings in this area may affect your broadband service. That obviously is going to give you the willies. Right, okay then. But we are, after all, filmmaking heretics, so we're supposed to be adventurous. Here we go, I'm going to accept it. Because I couldn't get specific stuff on this, so therefore I was just like plonking. I was thinking like, well, it's going to go down, but I was fed up with just sitting there waiting. So we go to wireless settings, and the magic word, bandwidth. Okay, now here you can go, this is the default settings. You've got absolutely, there's no, it says here, disabled, there is no restrictions on it. We are going to put a restriction on it. We're going to limit it, and you'll see the difference, remember? Like with it. Now I'm sure that if I really knew what I was doing, then I would be able to not have to do it for every single one. This SSID, I don't really know what these things are, but I know that the upload speed here on this side, the upload speed is supposed to be like 1000 kilobits per second. I'm going to restrict it to 850, and I'm going to do it on all of those things. Do feel free to sing to yourself. And on the downstream, now as I said, it's like, well, 16,000 kilobits per second, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to restrict it to 10. This was just purely, I just played around until I found what worked best. So that is 10,000, 10, boom, boom. Is that 10,000? Looks like 10,000, yes, 10,000. 10, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we press save. So what's going to happen now? Now it's just resetting its stuff. What we're looking for, you saw that like what happened before was that you couldn't actually, once you actually started, sort of, as soon as you started like uploading, you couldn't even open up your emails. So you can imagine I've got to sort of do a lot of things. I couldn't even, like, because you might say, oh well, do it overnight, yeah, just put up a load of things. What I found out, get up in the morning and you find that one of the files is basically uploaded, all the other ones haven't. Now if I put up sort of 10 all at once, they're going to take a time because they're trying to share up the bandwidth, but they will have all uploaded. In particular, because I do things like, oh great, it's done it now, I like feature films, right, okay, like things like feature films, they meant like, God, totally crippled. A feature film couldn't actually do it, like actually upload it. Took like 6, 7 times. Eventually I ended up having to do things like go to somebody else's house just to do this, you know, so... But as I said, if you're with EE, you know what I'm talking about. Right, okay then, here we go. And now, so first off, I'm just going to have like a quick look at the thing. We're going to go to Vimeo, why not? Like with it, you'll see here, incidentally, if I go on to my videos, right, look, it's all working perfectly well. So these ones you see are failed uploads because of you see all of these ones? Because of this problem. They don't exist now. That's all finished, like with it. So you can see that in actual fact it's all like working okay. But of course, this is tube.com. Of course, it worked all right like this before, didn't it? Yeah. But now let's just like try uploading something. So what I'm going to do is just do an upload. Here we go. One of my great masterpieces. Like that, Front Door 2 with subtitles, enigmatically named. Right, okay, so now we've got the actual thing. You see there, it's got 17 minutes, but of course, as soon as we just try to pick up the mailbox, we couldn't get anything at all. Pop. It's there. Let's have a look at YouTube. Remember, like when I actually looked at YouTube, this is a new instance, opening it up, youtube.com. It wasn't going anywhere. Pop. It's immediately there. Let's just have a look, like with it, with the thing. Pop. it's actually playing straight away.
This episode is brought to you by All
No
Work,
trouble
All
at
Play.
all.
Live
In
film
fact, I don't want it to actually play. I'm even going to, like now, I'm just going to sort of demonstrate to it, like with that thing, I'm actually going to stick in another upload. If I put it back one, and like we're going to upload something else, and you'll find that in actual fact, selecting files to upload, you can actually do like several all at once, and you'll still be able to actually do it. So now it's got 2, but I've like tested it with up to 4. And like right now with the thing, and well, let's make a change. Let's do sort of Facebook with the thing. That's taking more, but that's probably just due to Facebook, because it actually like takes more time. Anyway, right, here we are. We have got the Facebook has opened up as well. Okay, I hope that's really been a very useful video for you. Certainly for all those people who've been suffering for months and months and months with it'll prove a godsend. Just remember that you saw it on ShootFilmsNow.com, and I hope to see you soon. Keep making them. Bye. Bloody hell.